and sit down.
Hello, gang. Colin here. Festa 67's workshop. Oh, excuse me.
Carry on.
Yeah, the silverback.
Hello, it's me, Dave, at Model Maker Dave's Workshop. Hello, everyone. I hope you are all fine and dandy in this soggy weekend.
Yeah, it's a bit minging, isn't it?
I think
we've had a good moan, didn't we, about the fact it's raining.
Well, when I was making me brew, I had a quick shufty out the window, and it looks like it might have stopped for now.
Yeah, the bottom lip's been out with me, and I'm like,
Well, when it rains as heavy like that, it cuts out the Sky TV, so I'm kind of sort of a bit stuck.
Oh, it was proper blowing and ooly, wasn't it? Yeah, Skullfish is in. Afternoon, Colin and Dave. Happy days, mate. Bless him.
Hello, Skullfish. How you doing, fella?
Yeah. So yeah, we've had quite a busy weekend, really, Dave, didn't we? We did the epic patron stream yesterday. It was like nice to meet everyone and have a good old chit chat, and we was all having a moan and explaining the perils of man flu to a tirade of abuse, weren't we, Dave?
Well, yes, man flu is a thing, yes.
Absolutely. I'm going to have a quick loo at the chat just to see who joined us. Mike was in. He's off to see the lovely Eileen. But a quick hello. He's off to see the wife.
Hello, Mike.
That was me saying hugs all round to Dad because, bless him. Quano Man was saying hi and bye to Dad. Paul's in. Plastic Monkey. How do you? All right, mate. Lovely to catch up with you again yesterday, mate. Quano Man saying hello to Mr. Monkey. Dave's in. I want to make a Dave. Him.
Mate.
Hello, everyone. And I'll put him in the limelight in a bit because, he's had a good morning. Papa Smurf, hi, guys and girls. Adi is in. Adi. Scott's in at the Junk Works. 82 subs before you ask, Colt. Get it. Happy days, mate. What we got? How many people haven't subbed to Scott in the chat at the Junk Works? Yeah, you know what I'm going to say.
Yeah, come on. Give him a sub.
Give him a sub. Come on, folks. Anyone that hasn't been over there, I love what he does. I actually find I sit there with the old iPad, mate, and just have a bit of mellowness with a bit of the old Junk Works, mate. It's but oh mate, because I've got one of them little vans up there, and I've got an idea for it. See, I'm not going to say it live on air, but I've got an idea for it, and I actually, you know what I'm like, Dave. It might prove to be a bit controversial.
You controversial? Never.
Yeah, it's a bit one of them. It's a gag. Don't get me wrong. It's nothing offensive. I wouldn't do that, but it's a polite dig in a certain direction, and I don't know whether I'm going to open up a can of worms.
Probably, yes.
But anyway, Papa Smurf says, sweet, much appreciated, mate. Yeah, it's that sort of time with the old patron stuff. You know what I mean? I've got a nice little montage going up on the Patreon this week. So, yeah, folks can have a little looky-loo. Mama Smurf says hi to all. She's busy at the moment with the Xmas of Diamond Art cards. Yeah, there's a little production line there at the Smurf household.
She's proper going for it, isn't she?
She is. Quano saying hi. Sue's in. Hi, Sue. Oh, it's all really lovely.
Yeah, I'm feeling a bit flushed here,
Yeah, you're looking a bit bright there, Dave. The old bugle's got a bit of the old wob going on.
Yeah, a bit flushed all over, really.
Yeah. Oh, you sure you ain't going down with the mouth?
Well, when I got up this morning, I felt a bit, a bit wobbly and a bit achy and a bit, a bit of man flu's coming. So, yeah.
I keep giggling because I keep seeing Sue's face. What? What did you just say? I can't say what she called me because I'm not going to embarrass her, you know what I mean? But it was so funny. And we all ganged up on her, bless her. And then she got rescued by a couple of the other ladies. So, yeah. And then, of course, Jacqueline come in, didn't she? Mum. Yeah, I'm talking about Mum. Dave, we were so well behaved, us two, weren't we?
Tell you what. Boom. Jacqueline's in. Oh, behave.
Yeah, we bolt up, right, didn't we? And proper P's and Q's and all of that going.
Yeah. No swearing, no nothing. It was like humble.
And it was right. So these hot flushies, love, and she's like, bar steward is apparently a new thing. I'm a bar steward, Dave.
Hey, yeah.
Quano saying hello. So that's me being having a dig, saying, fancy seeing you here, Sue. Yeah. Malcolm's in. Afternoon, Malcolm. Malcolm's our good friend that does the Models for Heroes charity stuff. And yeah, we had an off-air decision. Me and him, him had a bit of a chit chat, and we've got a plan on charities and stuff like that for the Diamond Dart, and might as well say it, Dave, I suppose, didn't we?
Yep, go for it.
Yeah, we're going to do it for the Models for Heroes, folks. We're not going to clash with what Paul does. Paul does his auction, and that's imminent. But probably the first few weeks of December, the season of goodwill and all of that lot. Yeah, we'll try and inject a bit of spirit, and we're all going to get together and just try and find time when we can put this out. But yeah, we're going to do it for the Models for Heroes. We're all modelers at the end of the day, and it's the right thing to do, Dave, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I hope you don't mind, Malcolm, but we'll see what we can achieve for you, mate.
Yeah, and unashamed plug for Malcolm's Models for Heroes auction over at Paul's International Scale Modeler on the 30th of this month. Yes, we've now made it into October.
Halloween night, isn't it?
Oh, yes.
It is, isn't it?
Yes.
Halloween with an H.
With an H, yes.
But, Ice Queen saying, hi, Colin. Very funny. Yeah, the teeth are gritted. I can just imagine her. She's lit a fag and she's like, it's got a big carrot on the end where she's gone,
yeah.
Cool, dude. That's giving me the urge to want a fag now. God. Putsmer says he can still feel the heat from here. Glad outside I Papa Spurv. It's ages since I've seen you, mate. Yeah. Sue saying, she took her pill. Yeah, you take the red pill with you, so good girl.
Red pill or the blue pill?
Well, the blue pill for us means something different, doesn't it?
Yeah, got to be careful.
For men of a certain age, we always take the red pill, Dave, don't we?
I tend to mix the blue and the red together and get purple.
I see what you did there. Sue saying, oi, you 80, where's my buck up? Tanya, help. Yeah. Sarah Jane's in. Hi, Sarah Jane. Hope you're keeping well.
Sarah Jane.
Little gag. I hope everything's all right over the other side of the pond, even though you're in the UK in Bletchley. Apologies for that, Sarah. I got you confused with Nim, who lives stateside. I kept saying last week, it must be, I hope everything's all right over there. And she's like, I'm in Bletchley, money up the road from you. Ice Queen saying hi to Sarah Jane. Quano Man saying hi to Sarah Jane. Lewis is in, model making trucker. Our doogies. Love to Connor and Paige, and your better half, the dexterous crafter, Natty. Pupsmurf saying, Ice Queen, she is the other end of the room, busy with her diamonds. Sarah Jane saying hi to me, Sue and Mitty. Nat's in. Hi, everyone. Hi, Nat. Again, love to Connor Page and your other half, Lewis, and make sure that you bid these big models for now.
Ooh.
Hotspur saying hi to Sarah Jane. Skullfish is giving a big wave. Skullfish. Hotspur saying hi again to Nat. Sue saying hi, Lewis. Pleased to see you started a DP. Well done. All that nagging paid off. Oh, is he doing one? Is he? Oh, good man.
Yeah, apparently on Malcolm said on his Models for Heroes show this morning that he was given one, and he has started it.
Good for you, Lewis. Welcome to the club.
Apparently, Lewis was saying that he was bullied and cajoled into doing said diamond art, but Malcolm said that he saw nothing of that. So I believe what Malcolm said.
Yeah, he's milking it. He's trying to play the victim, isn't he?
Yeah, he's
But
just
Dave,
soft.
He's gone one better than us two reprobates. I mean, we ain't even started as yet, and they've been sat there for weeks.
Well, I'm still flattening them out underneath the mat so that they're nice and proper flat.
I didn't think of that. Yeah, I'll get the missus to iron it. That can only go well.
Yeah.
Ross Medlock's in. Afternoon all. Hi, Ross. Hope you're doing all right, mate, and keeping well.
Hello, Ross.
That's me doing a Skullfish. And we had the pleasure of meeting Skullfish yesterday and complimented him on his quality facial furniture, mate.
Oh, yes.
So, yeah, nice to finally put faces to names, wasn't it, Dave? It was lovely.
It is.
James is in, says, welcome to my kitchen as he's cooking breakfast. Good man. James does his model officers parade on a Sunday before us two idiots come in and ruin everyone's Sunday.
Yeah, he does the sensible stuff.
Yeah, so pop over and give him a looky-loo because he won't mind me saying, but he's a bit of a talented builder, isn't he, Dave?
Well, yeah, apparently he's building a boat as well.
Oh, no, big boatage, mate. It's like, yeah, get in there. So, yeah, very pleasant chat, very amiable chat, and, yeah, give him a looky-loo. And if you haven't liked and subscribed, feel free to do so, mate. Sue saying hi to Nat. Lewis is saying, can't promise I'll finish it. Yeah, good man, mate. Excuse me.
Because Nat will be standing over behind him with a rolling pin about to bang it on his head if he doesn't finish it.
That's model making trucker saying hi to Dan, aka Quano Man, Dan Heap with an H. Ice Cream saying hi to Skullfish. Nat saying hi to Quano and Sue. Pardon me, that was me just saying Dave was making his brew because we was a couple of minutes late coming on.
My fault. Sorry, folks.
That's right, mate. You've got to have your brew, mate, haven't you?
Yeah.
Ice Queen saying hi to Ross. Lewis is saying white with 2 sugars, Dave.
No.
Nah, see, we're honey people.
No sugar in this house.
It's a couple of big old spoonfuls of honey in there and a stirrage, Dave, and we're like, and it works, doesn't it? I'd say it's funny. I meant to have said to you yesterday, I had a bit of the old block bugle the other morning when but it was a mild sniffle, not man flu, because man flu is an epic battle against wheels, and you're there on the precipice of the cliff with your ice axe, clinging on to dear life.
Yeah,
it wasn't as epic as man flu, mate, because it is a thing.
Well,
mate, seems to work, doesn't it? You know,
I woke up this morning and the throat was feeling a bit, so I've had extra honey this morning, and
I've got a bit more in the old mug there, mate. But cool, I thought, here we go, the usual. What am I going to do? Quick, get someone round in a hazmat suit. I got man flu forming, or worse. You know what I mean? Because us blokes do win like a couple of 5-year-olds. But yeah, it was gone and done and dusted, and I'm like posing with guns. I'm like, yeah, happy days. Nat saying hi, Colin. Hope you're well. Yeah, I'm all right, Nat. You know how it is, love. You just get on with it. I just moan when I'm off air about my aches and pains and drive everyone else nuts. Archie's in saying hi all. Hello, Archie. Hope you're doing well. Please. Nat saying hi to Archie. Archie still he wants to start a bit of filming for his channel. He's tentatively building up to it and then's backing away. Archie, mate, just do it, buddy. You'll be fine. If you need any help or advice once you've filmed it, us two idiots will bung you a link and you can come in and have a natter and we can sit and have a chat with you about where you want to go with it and what you want to do and help you out. That's what we do in this community, mate.
Well, we do our best.
Yeah. Ross is saying hello to Nat. Archie's saying hello to Lewis. Nat saying hello to Ross. Sarah Jane saying hello to Papa Smurf. Lewis saying hello to Archie. Nim's in. Morning, Nim. Hope you're doing all right, my darling. Everything's all right, stateside, love, and that you're doing all right. Archie saying we have liftoff. Yeah, that was us too when we went live. I'm a little behind with the chat, so if my sister's in, I might get told off because I haven't read it out yet. Nat saying, have the scary packages arrived yet, Ross? Yeah, apparently he's up to mischief again, and he may be tucking up another couple of builders for this diamond art thing. So,
oh right,
yeah. Archie saying hello to Nim. Excuse me. Skullfish, he said hello to Colin and Dave. Yeah, guess who didn't make it to bed last night and had a power nap for 2 hours before he went live this morning? Yeah, so apologies if I do yawn, folks. I don't mean any offence by it, but I'm a bit knackered. Sarah Jane saying hi to Nim. Archie's asking Nat and Lewis how they're doing. Oh, your mate's in, Dave.
Oh, Sarge.
Yeah.
Hello, Sarge. How you doing?
Lads and lassies, he says. Happy days. Oh, that was a big jump. Scroll up. There it is. Archie saying hello to Sarge. Lewis is saying, yeah, we got Archie. How's you? As is Nat. Ross Medlock saying hi to Sue, Ice Queen. Nat saying hi again. Skullfish. James is in. James Chapman. How do, mate? I haven't forgotten you, fella. I just kind of had a bit of a week this week, mate. So, yeah, I'm still editing, mate. But I do apologise, mate. But you will be getting your videos up. Bones is saying hi to CRJ, Common Road Junction, aka Archie, as are a few others. Archie saying, good to hear from you two. I am okay, thanks. With a capital F.
What?
Ice Queen saying, oi, Nat, it's no good. Ross won't tell you anything, will you, Ross? No, he won't. But I will pre-warn you, though, Ross. A certain person who will remain nameless, Ice Queen, was trying to get me and Dave to blag you into telling us what you're getting, and then we're telling them. But we're not going to, mate. And we did assure Sue that we wouldn't grass her up, Dave, didn't we?
Well, she's probably feeling proper flushed now, isn't she?
Could you imagine the names I've just been called?
It's what's been thrown at the monitor, isn't it?
Oh, lovely people. It's really nice to meet people. I know I keep saying it, but it is. It's lovely. It just gives us a sense of belonging, doesn't it, Dave? We sat there and had a really good laugh.
Yes.
Our 2 hour patron get together turned into a 6 hour session, and we're like, yeah, all getting hungry.
I think I dropped out after about 4 because I was getting hungry.
Oh yeah, you had a belly to fill, didn't you, mate?
Yeah.
But you legged it into that kitchen like Usain Bolt, mate.
Oh, too right, I did.
Sarge is saying
it's not exactly that hard to run into it because it's just over there, isn't it?
Yeah, Nib saying hi to Sarah J. Papa Smurf. James asking how Lewis is doing with the diamond art. Lewis saying it's getting closer to the bin to James. Luke's in at Black Rifle. Hello, mate. How are you doing, Luke?
Hello, Luke. Well, we can have some special photos.
Yeah, I hope you're staying as safe as you can be, mate, because, Luke's frontline ambulance service, and he's exposed daily to the stupidity of humanity at the moment, because people still ain't taking it seriously, Dave, are they? And they're paying the price now because the numbers are going up, aren't they? And it's like, Lewis is saying that he's subbed. That might be to Junkworks. Pup Smurf saying hello to Luke over at Black Rifle. James saying it's great news. Keep him getting more diamond darts. I think everyone's trying to load Lewis up with diamond darts now.
Well, that'd be a good idea.
Sue saying hello to Luke. As Luke is saying hello to Nat. Raging Modeller's in. All right, dudes. Just on my phone, my friends are treating me to a nice cream at Snug Breeze for my birthday tomorrow. Subtle hint, but happy birthday for tomorrow, Adam. And
happy birthday tomorrow, mate. Have a good day.
We would sing happy birthday, but you could probably pull us off air for defamation to music, wouldn't they, Dave? Because
and other wrongdoing.
Oh yeah, I mean, I sing like two skinheads kicking an accordion, mate. It ain't a good sound. It's like
no.
Luke saying hello, Papa. James saying to Lewis, remember you have to start and finish it if you want your printer. Now the truth is coming out. He's been held hostage and he's been held to ransom.
Good.
Osric's in. Osric 9000. Hi all. Hi Osric. Hope you're keeping all right. Everything's all right. Scott's put a link in there kindly for his YouTube channel. So if you want to have a little clickaroon on it, check whether you've subbed. If you haven't, ching, give him a subbage because he's on 82 and we want to get him to the magic 100 so that his YouTube channel will say youtube.com The Junkworks, because it's better than
Yes. It's a bit of a mouthful, isn't it?
It is, isn't it? Yeah. Sergeant Bones saying hello to Ice. Nat saying sorry to Luke. Nim saying, I'm gaining on you, laugh out loud. I'm on 78. There you go. See, Nim Sindarin. Again, come on, folks.
Yep.
No one said about finishing it, James, says Lewis.
He's trying to ring him out.
He's fighting his corner, isn't he? And what printer are you trying to snaffle, Lewis? Are you trying to get a filament printer or a resin printer?
Adam saying, for a resin.
Yeah. Adam saying, I'm a bit early to meet my mates by about 30 minutes. Nat saying you can't go wrong with ice cream. Absolutely.
Oh, no.
Look at that, Dave. Look what Sue's put. I'll tell you something. She's cleaned that up, isn't she?
I was going to say, I bet there was a lot of fudge sticks and broomsticks and.
Oh, mate, I can imagine she looked round at Paul, gave him a dead arm, and said, "See what they're like. Come on, look." And you said nothing to back me up yesterday. Nothing.
I think she must have rewritten that one several times. Could you imagine the force that those keys was under as she was thumping her fingers down?
Oh, yeah, they got no ink left on them. You can't see the letters now. There's a big fingerprint stuck in it. But I bet when she came off yesterday, she just looked at me and went, you was about as much use as a chocolate teapot pan. Yeah, I reckon you got the look, didn't you?
Yeah, I reckon you got a burnt ear yesterday.
Yeah. He's walking around, isn't he, like this, doing the walking away music today because he's grounded. Nat saying hi to Paul. Luke, what are you sorry for, Nat? Yeah. Mama Sorrell says, so I'm here to give the men a thick ear. Yeah, I know. So, calling in reinforcements because Mum's in.
Yeah,
Jackie, how you doing, darling? Me and Dave are behaving ourselves.
Look. Mum's in.
Yeah, Mum, look. Hey, what? I know. Yeah, it's just telling me to behave.
Yeah, like
Archie's saying hello to us both. Hello, geese. Sprue and Glue's in. Hi all. Hi Sprue. Hope you're doing all right, mate. Sarge says I'm subbed, shipped, autoed and trucked.
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
Dan Kramer's in, says, hello, everyone. I'll be in for a bit for the bodybuilders brunch as I'm still at work. It's 6:30 a.m. here. Hi, Dan. Thanks for popping in and keeping us two idiots company, mate. You're more than welcome to come in anytime you want. And lovely to have you on board, buddy.
Ooh.
Ice Queen saying hello to Malcolm. Nat was explaining to Luke that Lewis's message, and she put hi like, not Luke. Yeah, that's right, Nat. We know what you meant, darling. Luke won't take offence, but if you see a really tall man with a long beard looking rather mean and menacing outside your house with a shotgun,
yeah.
Luke's not going, no, I'm a pleasant, mild-mannered fella. He is. Nice bloke. And he's got the world's greatest beard, I must admit. Motormaker Trucker saying I didn't. Malcolm's going, good for you, chaps. Yeah, we overlooked the obvious, didn't we, Dave? And it's like, yeah, because we didn't want to clash with Paul, did we? You know what I mean? Because we know Paul does a lot for M4H, and we didn't want Paul and the ISM guys to think we was trying to steal their thunder in any way. So, but we're going to, we'll do something in December, season of goodwill, let that creep in, and we'll see what we can do, Malcolm, for you, because it's going to be a late Saturday, and we can just have a laugh with it, can't we? And if people want to do a Just Giving, if you could send us the details for that, Malcolm, we'll put it in a stream along the bottom of the screen where our names are at the moment, and we'll have it as a ticker so that people can find it and do their thing, mate. Malcolm saying hello to the Dexter's Crafter. Archie saying hello to Quano. Dan saying happy birthday to Raging. How many solar revolutions have you managed to make thus far? Yeah, he's leveling up tomorrow, isn't he?
Oh, yeah.
Quano saying hello to Carmel Road Junction. Kevin Stevens. Jackie won't be out that night. She's already booked for then. Afraid she's booked every year then. Bless her. What we got? Ice Queen saying hello to Kevin and Jackie. Everyone's saying hello there, waving to each other. James is saying Shania is waving, saying hi to everyone. Hello, Shania. You all right, darling?
Hello, Shania.
Hi. Yeah. She's got to go, oh, they waved at me. Oh, yeah. Happy days. Dan's asking Lewis what his diamond artwork is. Quano's saying, I'm having to fiddle with the fiddly bit of my airbrush. The tank part has water in it. Oh, needs bleeding, mate. Not sure why it keeps doing it to me. I told it to stop doing it. Have you got a water trap on it, mate? Might help you out a bit, mate. But yeah, I mean, I pull my airbrush and tank out and regularly just vent it and drain any gubbins out of it. It's a common thing, mate, water in there, but you can catch it in the moisture trap if you put that on the outside and have it between that and your hose. It will drop into there instead, so it's worth a try, mate. Ice Queen saying hello to Shania. Nat saying we're working on certain projects to Jackie and Kevin. James is saying Shania's also waving, saying Uncle Colin and Dave, guys. Oh, yeah. I know, James. I'm a bit behind on the chat, mate, so I'm catching up slowly but surely. Ninsindarin, the Ranger model of your Solar Revolution holidays today. We shall gather the necessary ritual items and perform the confectionery sacrifice. Bless them. Oh, good, that jumped. I am well behind here, so I'm going to speed up a tad. Dan saying, his yearly ordaining ceremony is officially tomorrow. Graham's in. Hi, everyone. Hello, mate. Everyone's saying hello to Graham. Ross saying, not yet, but we'll post out to respective folks once they arrive. You should all receive them at the same time. Yeah, no worries, mate. I mean, we're probably looking at December, aren't we, Dave, of a thing just as a target. Nim saying, Dan Kramer, then we have more time to gather supplies. James saying, no worries, just make sure to take care of yourself first, mate. Yeah, I tried filming during the week and had the world's worst bout of the shakes, and I got the ump with it and had a few days away from the cave just to calm it down a bit. So, yeah. Nim saying her shoulder's still killing her. She's got a doctor's appointment at the end of the month. Hopefully they're poking and prodding or will help new doctor. You've not got a rotator cuff injury on your shoulder, have you, darling? Sounds like it, Dave, doesn't it? Sounds like she's done ligaments and all of that. Yeah. Bless her. Plastic Monkey's locking his cave door. Good man. Phil Bolton saying, hope it's nothing serious to Nin. Hi, Phil, by the way, mate. Hope you're doing all right.
Hello, Phil.
AD's saying, if I had known you were still on, I would have just popped back in. Yeah, mate, we came off 9 o'clock, something like that, 10 o'clock. Yeah, it was a 6-hour fest, mate. But the link will be up for any of the Patreon folks on my Patreon, and just join every Saturday as and when you choose to. Model making Aggie, she's in. How you doing, mate? Hope everything's all right.
Hello, mate.
Sarah saying to Nim, hope your shoulder gets better. She's been waiting 8 months to get hers sorted.
Too long.
Southwest Modelers in, saying hello to me, Dave, and everyone else in the chat. Hello, mate. Hope you're doing all right down under. Everyone's saying hello to each other there. Connor and Paige are in. So hello, Connor and Paige.
Hello, Connor. Hello, Paige.
Darlings. Phil Bolton's wishing Nim the best. What have we got? Lewis was saying both printers, so he wants filament and resin. Good man.
Yeah, he's getting greedy.
Sarah Jane's talking to Nim there. She's got arthritis in her shoulder and a frozen shoulder. It's lost 90% movement. God, man, yeah.
Not good.
Yeah, that's not good, darling, is it? Hopefully they get you sorted out. Luke's going, I'm not that sort of fella, Festa. I know, mate. He's one of the nice folks, but
yeah.
He can give you that sniper stare, can't
he? Yeah, a bit scary.
Yard stare, as Sarge calls it. Yeah. Nim saying, yeah, Sarah's is worse than hers. But, yeah, it's jerky movement. Oh, bless her. Chris is in, saying afternoon to everyone. Afternoon, Chris. Hope you're doing
well. Chris.
Scott saying his next videos are slightly delayed. The parts in the kit were not the same as the instructions, so he's had to work around it. Should be in primer this afternoon, so I can start painting. Hey, mate, glad you're doing content, mate, and keep it coming, because it's nice to see you finally doing stuff on your channel, mate. And, you know, hope we can get you to the 100 subs, because it's well deserved, mate. Lynn Dipball's in, saying hello to everyone. Hello, sweet cheeks. Hope you're doing all right.
You're all right.
I haven't forgotten you, Lynn. I haven't forgotten you, darling, by the way. She's about 10 minutes. I think she's got to go to work. Are you working today, Lynn? Nim saying that she's got some elf cookies if you want one. What we got there? Sarah Jane's talking to Nim. Not sure how I did it. Went 3 months before I ended up paralysed with 8% muscle spasms in my back. Wouldn't wish it on anyone. Yeah, I can totally understand that. I had the ACDR discs in my neck and my spine fused, and yeah, it's not always the magic bullet though. That's the thing. And Lynn's going, yeah, work. Oh, bless your heart, mate.
No.
Keep meaning to get together with Lynn, and it's just not happened at the moment. So, Dave, that's the chat reasonably caught up now.
Yeah, up to date now. Almost.
I'm going to put it full screen. What have you been up to, Geese?
Yeah, not a lot. It's been one of those busy weeks at work when I haven't really done much on the bench.
Yeah, you've been up against it, haven't you, mate?
Did a little bit of Huey on Wednesday when we did the Huey catch up.
That's right, yeah.
I've done a couple of other bits and pieces that I'm working on, but I'm kind of recording them at the same time, and
Yeah, I know what ones you mean.
They will filter through. I did the camo pattern on the leopard, the tiny little leopard that I'm working on.
Oh right, yeah.
That's it's a grey version of the Berlin camo scheme that they used on the chieftain and such. But I've gone for 3 different shades of grey.
Almost like an ice Berlin camo, then, like a winter Berlin camo effect.
You could say that. It actually does look rather nice. I'm going to do a little video on it, and I'll push that up as soon as I can. I've put in the major bit of thing that I've been doing this week. Hobby Zone. I've put in 5 more units on my desk. It's amazing how many you can get in. So that's all gone in. I've moved some paint and stuff around. And that's pretty much it, really, for me.
Yeah, I mean, I've been doing a bit of pigments, as you know, on the death race and that. And I know James is lurking in the chat, so I'm not going to show you. But, it's there. The stuff's all recorded. I've just got to cobble it all together and start pulling my finger out and editing, but we've kind of been sort of doing a lot for the live streams, haven't we, and things like that, and in the background it does take up your time, you lose a little bit of time, don't you? But I've been trying to get to the point where I can have a natter with Lynn, bless her, because she's saying in the chat there about she's been trying to contact. I've seen your messages, darling, but every now and then I do try to have a kip as well, and it's just like my body goes all over the place. And it'll get there, Lynn. Just bear with me, darling. You can tell me off when you come in.
So, what else have you been up to this week then?
That's pretty much it, really. I haven't done anything on me 432. I've been 3D printing like mad, as you know.
Yeah.
Done the maintenance and a rebuild on me filament printer, as you know, because you was in the hangout with me when I was doing it. So that's all done. That's now a bit steampunky in old gold and all of that.
Yeah, I must admit, it did look good with the green, but the old gold has really given it a bit of a...
it's looking a bit sinister sat there, isn't it?
Yeah, I think that's a better colour, really.
Yeah, so, I've redone all my Raspberry Pi setup and everything, because I'm now on the super fast broadband, and I hadn't updated the code on my Raspberry Pis for the new router hub and passwords. That's all done. The resin printer, I am just finalising installing the Raspberry Pi inside it, and the webcam is now mounted to the main boom arm of the resin printer, so I can film that quite happily now. So it's been that sort of electronicsy stuff in the background, because I was doing a bit on the Titanic, and it took 3.5 days to actually film that episode, because I kept getting the twitches and all, what it's like. So I had to abandon that side of building this week and just do other things. So I was a bit downtrodden and stayed out the man cave for a couple of days. So but so that's all I've been up to. Lee's saying, Dave, there's a fox behind you in the kitchen making tea. Bless him. Lynn's going, I'd never tell you off, my love. I know, Lynn. I love you to bits, my darling, and we will. It was funny, we was only talking about it the other day, having a get together with you and just having a good old moan and groan about the world, darling. So I think, without further ado, I suppose I better start refreshing for the gallery, Dave, isn't I? Really, because
that time again.
It's that time, mate, isn't it? Bit of the old gallery itch. Got a feeling we might have a couple of YouTube channels as well, mate. I'll have a looky look. 3 weeks. When was that one? 1 week. Oh yeah, there you go. So we'll do that one.
Okay.
Yeah, we're doing, Cole. Share screen. That's it, mate. See the button, Cole, that says share screen. Click on that, mate.
You can't get the staff these days. I do try.
Oh, Dave, I've got another one for you as well, mate.
What's that?
Your screen layout on StreamYard. Have you got the chat down the right-hand side of the screen and us on a little window in the corner?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you mouse over where you can see us two, you see where the ticker is?
Yeah.
See that little square? Click it.
Oh, that's a bit large.
Isn't it?
Full screen. That's not good. Oh,
no. Hey.
Oh,
we discovered this, yes. We discovered this on Patreon yesterday on the Hangout because Reese thought he had done a bakery. And we were all sitting there going, I didn't realise. And it's funny, I was chatting to someone on the streaming of it. Apparently, it's not that old a feature. It's only recently been added. So.
It's a recent update.
Yeah. The only thing you've got to remember when we do go full screen is we lose the chat window. So, apologies to anyone if we do that, but I'm going to go full screen so that I can actually see what we're up to, mate. So, I'll put the actual who do we call them it. There you go. So hopefully, folks, you can see that. We have got a new YouTube channel, Budget Modeler. So I'm going to open that in a new tab and get that one sorted. Nice little YouTube channel there. Feel free to subscribe. He's on 143 subs, so let's try and work in towards that magic couple of 100 folks. And he's the guy that did that SPAD. I think I might have showed this channel last week, Dave. I can't remember now, mate.
Or was it that he posted a video? I can't remember.
Yeah, he did something, didn't he? Might have been a video. Oh, James is saying he just posted up. Leaving it to the last minute again, James, are we? Like that.
He's part of the lastminute.com club, isn't he?
Yeah. You know, he's very clever because you know why? It's so that his stuff goes first. I'm on to you, James.
I'd leave him till last now.
Oh, no, I can't do that. but if you do post up, just let us know you've added something in the chat and I'll refresh at the end. But obviously, if I keep refreshing whilst doing it, I'll never get to everyone's, so just try to get the posts in there a bit prompter. We'll be an happy bunny. But that's Budget Modeler's channel there. And look, Dave, it's an eagle, isn't it? What can you say?
The eagle has landed.
So, yeah, a little introductory video there. Some tutorials, all kinds of gubbins going on in the channel. Some Sunday evening builds as well, because he does a Sunday show. So, yeah, pop over, have a looky-loo, like and subscribe. Let's see. So that's the YouTube pages, and add your channels to this little section here, folks. Or you can click on the big YouTube and add them into the main one. So have a little looky-loo. What have we got? Clinton Hills. Oh, this is that truck thing, Dave, isn't it? You know that? Yeah. I can't think what it's called, but yeah.
Yeah, I think that's the front end of the big truck and trailer, isn't it?
Gubbins, isn't it, or whatever? But yeah, look at that. Just think of all the weathering fun you can have with them wheels and tyres, Dave.
No, but it's looking good so far.
It is, isn't it? We found this when we looked at a couple of our vehicles, Dave, and the fire engine. I mean, come on, Bennett,
Oh, Mr. Lego Man.
Yeah, James has conveniently only just posted this. Oh, bless him. He's going to think I'm picking on him, bless him. I'm not. Just have a laugh with you, mate. He's had a bit of a busy week. He's received and built a signal gantry from Blue Bricks even. Took about 2 days to build. He's received a big bag of 7 kilo Lego elves, dragons and friends. A great steal at 99p on eBay.
Good grief.
You legend, mate. You are up there as the master of eBayage, mate.
I think he's surpassed even yourself.
He has. I mean, I thought my Vincent Black Shadow was a bargain for £7, but
Yeah, I think he's trounced on you.
he has, mate. He's firmly blown the wind out of my sails straight into his. James is saying, speaking of the Eagle, we may consider on getting and building a Lego version. Oh, good shout. Didn't realise they did one. Look at that, though. Train station, Dave. Bit of roofage. Oh, a strategically placed green E-Models cup I see there, mate.
Yeah, would that be product placement?
It's impressive. It's an E-Models mug. An E-Models mug.
There's just one problem with that mug.
There's no tea in it.
It's empty.
And for those that don't know, up in the top right there, yeah, E-Models are affiliated with us. Bless them. They kindly give us a bit of support.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Look at that. I like that. I like that a lot. Look at that, though. 99p, Dave. He's having a bubble, isn't he? Look at that lot. Yeah.
He's got,
Got a bit of everything in there, mate.
That's a Greebles box and a half, that is.
Oh, mate, dinosaurs.
Oh, yeah. Dinosaurs. Yeah, dinosaurs are cool.
Diana Dawes, Dave. Yeah.
She was scary.
Sinister, isn't she? Yeah.
Very. Oh.
James is saying he's got his 3D printer running hard and managing some paint on one of the figures. Yes, James has joined the fold of 3D printage. First up, though, we got a fry up, Dave. Look at that lot.
Oh, he done that deliberately to tease us, didn't he?
Oh, mate, I so want to say something and I can't because it's fudge sticks and broom handles. But
as nice and as good as it looks, James, you are missing one very important ingredient: fried bread.
Yeah, it might be just out of shot, but yeah, that's nice.
Ooh.
And I think this is, I'm right in thinking this is one of the jobs off his printer.
Ooh. Nice.
So, yeah, he's capturing a nice bit of detail there, mate.
Yeah, that does look good. I like that. Oh,
there you go.
Oh,
and that's the beauty of the resin because you can even get the texture on the skin. You've got some of the prints I've done for you.
Yeah. They are very good.
For those thinking of pulling the pin on any 3D printer, I mean, we're lucky. We've got the filament one and got the resin one. But if you're thinking of doing it, do it. But it depends on what you're after. If you want structural stuff, then obviously filament's the way to go. But if you want hyper detail for tabletop minis and things like this, then you can't beat the resin. And as you can see, he's got the bug, Dave. I bet he's been on Thingiverse, Cults 3D, all of them, mate. He's been there.
I bet his Thingiverse stash has gone ballistic.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I have two stashes now. I've got my filament prints and I've got my resin prints. And, yeah. Archie's having a black coffee there, Dave, and that is a black coffee.
That is, yeah, considerably black.
Yeah, so Archie's happy. He's got his black coffee. Mark Ewing says he's working on the Tamiya 35th scale MacArthur tank. It's nearly complete. A few things to do. A sand wash. Oh, that sounds interesting. Guns fitted. And he's going to make some metal rope out of the box build with just a bit of weathering. It's a great kit for any beginner. Excuse me. Into armour. Look at that. That is mint.
Terrifying about that. I don't know what it is, but it just looks terrifying and menacing. But I do like the build. He's done a nice job on that.
I think it was Scott, wasn't it, that said to us that it was IDF, wasn't it? Or something, yes. An Israeli tank. But it's just got that presence, and it's a bit like an Abrams, isn't it? because an Abrams is quite squat, isn't it? It just looks a bit sinister. Yeah, you want some, you're having it, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
Not that the tank actually speaks, but in my little world, it does.
Yeah.
But no,
The
I
commander might pop out and stick his head up over the parapet and give it a bit of large, and then drop down again.
absolutely, absolutely, he's done a brilliant job on that.
I do. I like that.
Yeah, it might be wheedling its way into the armour stash. It's a weatherer's dream, isn't it?
Oh yeah, especially at 35th scope.
It's to me, yeah. Look at the detail, Dave.
I know. Shake and bake, go together nice and easy. Get to the point where you can do all your weathering and fun stuff.
How's your palette, mate? It's a bit isn't it? I'm glad I haven't got anything open other than this, because I'd be hovering over buttons.
Well, yeah, I can't get anywhere else at the moment.
No, I'm not buying any kits now for a little while. So yeah, well done, Mark. That is the nuts, mate. I like that.
Yeah.
Oh, Mark again. He says, right, we had heavy rain yesterday. I was going to sit the cold Edinburgh man cave and work at the bench. I bought an Edward 48 scale Hellcat F63 into the house, and he's finished off the decals. Kit's been, has been put on the back burner due to the armour. Yeah, but look at it. It's mint, isn't it, eh? Where the pilots and that have been running up and down the wings, Dave, it's got all the, the scrapage going on and sharp mouth.
Oh, sharp mouth, yeah. Sharp mouth and scary eyes.
Yeah, starry eyes with veins, Dave.
Oh.
Get extra points for the veins in the eyes. Look at that. Ooh, yes. It's having it, isn't it? That's what it's doing. It's going to have it. Have a bit of that.
No, that's nice. I like that. I like the weathering that he's done on the wings.
Subtle, isn't it? But Sarge will probably be giving a nod on that because, he likes that kind of thought when people are doing a build, doesn't he? He's well into it. A phantom of knowledge. Yeah, that's a nice plane, that, Dave.
No, that's good. I like that.
And it's like I say, it's got the evil eyes going on, isn't it? It's like, have you a bit of that? Have you a bit of that? Oh, Frank's in. A bit of progress. Again, this little dio makes it, doesn't it?
It does. It really does bring everything out, doesn't it?
Nim's saying she's got a question from across the pond. What is black or white pudding? I know it's a sausage type thing. Isn't it? It's like a blood sausage, isn't it?
Yeah, it's all the bits and pieces that have been left over, and it's all squashed together. I'm not quite sure about white pudding because I've never had it. I think that has oats in it as well, but I could be wrong.
Yeah.
But I think a lot of people will turn their noses up at it. It is an acquired taste. You either like or you don't like.
Yeah, it's Marmite, isn't it?
Yeah. There is no happy grey in between. You either it's Yeah,
I do like that. That's a nice motor he's done there.
Yeah, I can imagine that decal job was a bit of a fudge sticks and broom handles.
But again, it's just flawlessly applied, isn't it?
Yeah.
Top job again, Frank, mate.
Yeah, nice one, Frank. That is lovely. I do like that.
Happy days, mate. Excuse me. Skullfish. Always got an idea. Yeah. The screws are out. I keep all my screws. I don't know whether you guys do, but they come in handy for pipes and things of that nature.
I do and I don't. I should really keep them, as he says, retrieving two from the bin.
Yeah, I mean, there's been a few that have quite interesting shapes, and you think, oh, I like that shape. That might come in handy. you know, for a bit of an urban dio where there's pipes or an industrial thing, you know. So yeah, I like that. I'll probably find that someone like Steve Mundy, who does all these scratch buildings, probably got drawers full of sprue.
Oh yeah, probably overrun with it.
Jason Cumming contributed to the album a Skullfish Bench. Been doing a bit more work, Dave, isn't he, eh?
Ooh. That's looking nice.
Lucky Lou, what else he's been doing? Because I know he's got more draw units because we got a sneak peek yesterday, didn't we?
Yeah, we got a sneaky peek of all of the updates that he's been doing.
That was his IKEA drawers going in, but he's done the same on the other wall. So,
mind you, I do like the way he set up his laptop.
Yeah, it's super professional, isn't it?
Yeah.
There you go. Look at that lot.
Yeah, I know.
Well, we got to see this yesterday, went we? And he's like, they're empty at the moment. And me and Dave are like, we fill ours up as soon as we've built them. We've got so much clutter. He's really done a mint job on putting it all together, and it looks effective, doesn't it?
Having said that, the Hobby Zone units that I've put in, the small 4-drawer and the 3-drawer, the 4-drawer is still empty, and I've only used 1 drawer from the 3-drawer unit.
Yeah.
I know, I'm slacking.
No. Sarah Jane says she chops up her sprues to make stirrers out of them. That's a good idea. Because, I mean, I used to keep a lot of them just to stretch the sprue, you know, if you was doing railings and things like that, you know, and aerials and that. It was always a bit of a sprue, wasn't it? But
I was about to say, I do quite a lot of aerials with them. But
yeah, and I then discovered that the, allegedly, that the bristles on the wife's yard broom actually make really good aerials for tanks. Well, and there may have been a bit of trimmage going
on. Having tried that myself, I can concur that it's a very good idea. Yeah.
You know, but I may have removed several tufts. I've tried to disguise it badly, Dave, with a lump of detritus from the garden, you know. Oh, they must have rotted, love. You know, you need to shake the broom out and get the mud out of it because, it rots the bristles. Yeah.
I bet she didn't believe you.
No, she didn't.
No, I didn't think she would.
If I see them in your man cave, I will hit you. Okay. So, that's Skullfish's bench refit coming on nicely, mate. And I do like the stealthily hidden bar of Toblerone behind the pots there. He's almost disguised it.
You almost got away with that.
You know the best place to hide your stuff? Down the tube of your toilet roll, mate. Works it true. Not that I would do such a thing. Neil saying, is that ducting been used as a shelving unit? I think he's done it as a frame, isn't it? It looks like the...
I think it's a frame more than it is anything else. But
and he's also doing the...
the
little cute tune version of the Titanic. And he says there, during yesterday's Patreon chat, I was beavering away on this Meng a Chibi a Titanic. Oh, it's cute alert, Dave. Mm-hmm. Look there. I don't you just want one of them?
Well, I'm still quite tempted to do one of the, I think it's the Churchill that they've just released.
Yeah.
And I've also seen the Matilda as well, and I'm kind of thinking I might have a bit of a tuna fest.
Oh yeah, I mean, I've done a couple of the Shermans. I did the Hello Kitty one for E-models, and I did one for myself, Herman the German in the Sherman, or a stolen Sherman, should we say? And but Dave, look,
how could you not enjoy building one of those?
Yeah,
or any one of the tune kits, because they do the aircraft as well, don't they?
yeah. I mean, we're sitting there going, "You're ever so quiet, mate." He's, "I'm all right. I'm beavering away doing me Titanic." And having seen the photos, I can understand why. And you was in, yeah. I'm looking at it. It's cute.
Oh, he was in his element, wasn't he? He had everything going on around him, and he was building away. Oh,
Beavering away there, mate.
yeah.
Thoughtfully stroking the beard every now and then as he was pondering.
Yes.
Yeah. Nah, top job, mate. And it's a chibi Titanic, isn't it? What can I say?
Mm.
Ross has contributed to the Age of Sigmar album. I'll tell you what I'll do. Let's have a quick click and find the album, because I might be able to see what the new picks are then, rather than go through all the ones we've already seen. Have we seen these ones, Dave? Do you know?
Do you know, I'm not sure.
I'll show them anyway. It don't matter, does it? Let's do a bit of extended galleryism.
Mm.
Aye, cool. Look at that, Dave. Mortal Realms Part Works, Age of Sigmar, he says. I'm just going to nod approvingly.
Yeah, yes.
Archie's just popping out to his local model shop. He's going to talk to you guys in a bit. Yeah, no worries, Arch.
Okay, mate.
Again, it's the painting detail, Dave, isn't it? It's like, look, aye, what? Yeah.
Yeah, but they're teeny tiny, and it's the detail that he's got in there, and the colours are so vibrant.
Yes. And it's the patience, isn't it?
Yeah, I'll tell you. Especially on the handle of that staff.
Oh, yeah. Nim's got a good point about the Toon Shermans. She says, yeah, she's built a couple of them, but never finished them. Some of the parts could have just been moulded in. Yeah, a lot of them do it just to get the part count up, don't they? Muse is in. Hello, Muse. Hope you're doing all right, darling. I'm waving at the screen to Muse and realised we're not actually on screen. Yeah, don't be like Festa.
Oh, dear. Hello, Muse. Hope all is good.
But yeah, I mean, he's got angry face going on. Good bit of facial furniture there and all. The dexterity and patience that must be needed to do this is just, yeah. It's like you say, you know, they get the eyes on. Oh, mate, it's like, how do they do it? Got to have one of the world's largest optivisor.
Well, yeah, yeah, you would think so.
I'd need a telescope.
I think I would just go straight in for the electron microscope.
Us two the other day, wouldn't it, with multiple lenses on, just so that we could see small parts.
Yeah, and I've just gone and bought another pair of clip-on magnifiers and going up from 2.5 to 3.5.
I'm forever changing the lenses in my optivisor for stronger ones, and it's like, really? And then you get the option of putting two sets of lenses in, you know, and you're like, yeah, we are men of a certain age, Dave, aren't we, mate?
Well, it's going to get to the point I'll keep my normal glasses on, put me close-up glasses on with a 3.5 magnifier on, and I'll still be as blind as a bat.
Well, I developed a habit that I kept getting told off by my boy, because he's an optician, and he catches me with the two pairs of prescription glasses on, you know, and the magnifier, and he's like, you know, you're not doing your eyes any good, mate. And he proper gives me the Skippy look, you know, and it's like, yeah, I know. But I'm kind of going to go back to two pairs of glasses, Dave, because...
Yeah, I think this very vocal lark, I think I'm going to give up on and just...
Yeah, I mean, this is my second pair of them, and I'm forever looking for a bit to see through when I need to see through it, and I can't always...
Yeah, I tend to find that I have trouble focusing on something if I'm with someone at the desk.
Yeah.
I'm trying to read what's on the screen, and I'm my head's up and down like a bobbin What's-it, trying to find a point on my lenses where I can actually focus.
Oh, yeah, I mean, Fox creases up at me when I'm doing my factoids on the E-models, because I have it in a strip along the screen, and I'm like that. And he's like, why don't you have it lower down? I said, it's not the screen. I wear varifocals and I'm trying to see the writing. And it drives me nuts. Whereas if I just flick another pair on, I'd be able to see it. You know.
I think I'm just going to give up on them.
Yeah, I mean, I did it Wednesday. When we did our show Wednesday with the Huey, I put the Android tablet on there. On the bench so that I could see that. I couldn't even read it. It was pretty much just a white rectangular desk light, you know, and I'm like, that was pointless because I was still reading the chat from the screen because I couldn't read it on there because it was too small. So someone's bound to say you can increase the font size. I can probably imagine you can, but it doesn't display it on the screen. You have to keep scrolling over the reading. I can't be with that.
I think next time I get my eyes done, it'll be back to standard.
Mate, look at that. He's even got the pupils on his eyes, Dave. Really? Hey.
What can you say? Yeah.
Speechless, mate. You've got to have a looky-loo in this album, folks. Have yourselves a looky-loo in there, mate. It is absolutely mint. Yeah, that's the one we was thinking. Was it a Griffin? So we're
yes, I believe it is.
Looking up to date on there. So let's just quickly go back to the page there. Would help if I was on the group, wouldn't it, Carl? Yeah, there you go. That's the right one. Oh, we got a wooden building just been posted by Malcolm.
Oh.
Update on the abandoned general store, primed in black and azimuth in grey. Adding washes to bring the colours to try to give it a washed out in the sun look. Thanks for looking, yeehaw. Dave. Now come on. I'm going to have a wibble. What? Yeah.
Do you know you can go off some people?
I could sit and look at that all day long, mate. It is, wow.
Stunning.
Isn't it?
Stunning. I like the effect that he's got down the side on the wooden slats.
Yeah. Hey, it's proper Bob Ross shack business, isn't it? I mean, look at all the detritus and everything. Ding dong.
He's been busy.
Wow. Oh, he's got corrugated tin on there. Oh, mate.
Yeah. What can you say? It is just stunning.
Absolutely gobsmacking, speechless. Love that. Phil Bolton is saying it's been a pretty slow week. Very little progress on his TARDIS. Of course, it doesn't help that I have talent for turning even a simple kit into a major production. Cool. Yeah. It's funny, I was saying this on the Wednesday show, Dave, wasn't it? I overcomplicate my builds because you reach in for something, you see the LEDs, you think, I might as well light it whilst I'm here. I might as well, and it turns into this lifelong project of doom, you know, and
I'll put a couple of LEDs in, then I'll put some sound in, and then I'm going to do
this. Yeah. Excuse me. Yeah, look at that. I have challenged myself to try and do out of the box, and Dave nearly fell off his chair when I told him that.
Well, I had to clean my ears out because I thought I was having a problem hearing.
So that's what I like. He's done the old dog and bone in there, mate, and all that. You can open the front door, the police telephone, and give it a bit of. Yeah.
So that means either the saw's been out or he's been going at it with a scriber.
Yeah.
Good man.
Yeah, I like his thinking, mate. That was, look at that, Dave. Benton Hills has finished his 135th Scale Academy M1A1 Abrams. Now you're going to hear the scuttling sound of a Sergeant Bones coming from his kitchen because he's heard the dulcet tones of Abrams. Look at that.
Yep, and we've now got his undivided attention. There is nothing in the world that will deter him from looking at the screen right now.
I've always been intrigued by the Abrams because it's just one of those pieces of armour, isn't it? That's just got that modern, even though it's 40 years old, it's just got that sleek, no frills, but still functional look about it. You know what I mean? And the variants you can get of it, well, yeah. Look at that.
Oh, he's done a nice job on that.
It is subtly done, isn't it? And it does. It's just sitting there, isn't it? Looking sinister. It's like, yeah, you want some, do you? If it could talk, I think that's what it would say.
In an American kind of way.
Yeah, Sarge's going, laugh out loud, Cole. You got that spot on. Yeah, I mean, it's Sarge has been educating Festa in the beauty of armour, and props to him and all, because I'm a stubborn old fart, and he's kept at me. But there's something about the Abrams, isn't it? It just sits there, and it's low profile almost, but and then it goes at you, doesn't it? It goes gunning across, it's airborne, the boomstick giving it plenty of that. Yeah. And I'm lucky enough to have one of them in the stash with the old plough on the front. And yeah. And that was Clinton Hill's truck that we showed, and James' Lego, Archie's coffee. But I mean, imagine putting the Abrams with one of these bad boys and just having like them on the shelf near each other. It'd be like, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, if you haven't got an Abrams in your stash, folks, go and grab one. They are mint. Oh, look at that, Dave. That Titanic. What else has he got there? Yeah, he's got some Warhammer going on there, Dave. And oh, look at that.
No.
Bit of the old Warhammer. Again, it's wasted on us too, in a way, because we don't build them ourselves.
No.
But we do take our hats off to anyone that builds these, because they are tiny and the skills they're using are phenomenal, aren't they? Yeah, that's nice, that is.
It is a different thing to do, but not quite my thing, though, I'm afraid.
No, but it's the talent, isn't it? It's the technique.
Oh, yeah. It's the painting techniques that
so 64 photos in there for your delectation, folks.
Ooh.
Have yourselves a looky-loo.
Ooh.
This is the one I was on about the other week that Archie did. He did the Fury build. And yeah, you've got the shot from the film and you've got what he's done with it. And I think he's done a decent job on that, Dave, don't you, mate?
I think he's done a very good job on that. That does look not quite the same as the film, but then I don't think it should be. It should also have a little bit of artistic interpretation and a little bit of artistic writing.
Absolutely. You put a thing up in the group a while back, for any advice, and ourselves and Sarge as well, we're like, scatter some spent shells around it, because obviously there was a big old firefight going on, and there would be cartridges, there would be unfortunately deceased people, so and that's what he's done. He's done a really nice dia. I think there's an unfortunate victim laying there, he's done a lovely job.
I think he's got that about right. I don't think he could have got that any better. It just looks gorgeous.
Yeah. And he's worried about doing videos for his channel, folks. Now, come on. If he can build like that, filming it, he's going to end up with a very good captive audience. Oh, Lewis has got a bit of roast gammon today.
Ooh.
Oh, look at that. Hey.
Very nice.
Ding dong, Dave.
I know. Road trip.
Definitely. Yeah, enjoy your food there, mate. Frankie's he's got 111 in there now, Dave.
Oh.
The guy's a chef god, isn't he?
Yeah.
If you fancy a bit of Gordon Ramsay, mate, this is the guy to go in, mate.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I'm not allowed near my wife's white appliances, but if I was, yeah. So there's 111 photos in there of Frankie's
delicious food.
culinary delights, and if you sit there and you're not hungry at the end of this lot, you'll be amazed.
Well, yes, there'd be something wrong.
I'm pausing for a second, Dave, because I've just seen whose name's next.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I'm just building up for this one because, yeah, it's...
He's been up to something.
Here goes. The latest one off the bench is a 35th scale BMP 3. He's chopped this one up so that he can display the interior. Dave. I mean, come on, Luke, you get.
Really?
And Sarge is going to love the way this has been presented, I would have thought, because he's almost like you know them exploded diagrams you get in the Haynes manual. It's almost like that, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Hey, come on, man. You know, that looks like CAD artwork, doesn't it? It is stunning. Luke, you've done it again. Look at that. And I like the way he's done the red. I did that on my sub to give it that engineer's cutaway look, you know. And holy moly, should I say?
Yeah. Although cutting it up must have been a bit.
Absolutely. Yeah, but props for him for getting the saw out, mate. Sergeant said the BMP is stupendous. It is. Folks are going, wow, mate. Come on, Luke. Take the praise, mate. I know you don't like it too much because you're a bit, you know.
Well, you're front and centre now, mate, and you deserve every comment.
He sells himself short, bless him, and he's a spanking model maker, mate. I mean, I'm new to this genre and I'm blown away by this. And when, like you say, folks like Sarge are going, holy moly. And he's been building armour since, longer than when I last had air, mate. You know, that's a long time.
Since the year dot, and whenever the year dot was, probably before that.
I think he was doing them as Greebly builds before the first tank rolled off the production line, wasn't he?
What's that? Yeah.
I'll tell you, I just love the concept of that.
No, I can't stop looking at that. That is nice.
I mean, I'm lucky I've got one of the Ryefield cutaways that was purpose built that way to do, you know. But seeing how he's done that, it's like, Dave, can we get the saw out? You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's just making sure you get a straight cut line though, isn't it?
Yeah. God, I could look at this all day, couldn't you? Blimey. I can't, you know, my instinctive faults weren't broadcastable because you're blown away, aren't you? You know, it's, proper fudge stick and broom handles. But it's the way it's all, he props it up and you can have a good old looky loo in there. And
yeah. Swear box cutting it open.
I'll tell you, it's such a shame that Telford ain't on, you know, this year. Because honestly, this bloke needs his own stand, doesn't he? You know.
Well, I think he needs his own showroom, not.
Yeah, you know, and a Black Rifle Model Works stand with a big flag on it, and people would be going around having a gander at all of this stuff. Going, whoa, proper museum pieces, isn't they?
Well, he could actually have his own gallery up in London, couldn't he? Could you imagine that?
Plastic Monkey's going, well, Luke, great. Yeah. They're loving it, mate. And take the praise, Luke, mate. These are museum quality, mate. I know, you know, people probably think I'm blowing smoke up your backside, but, mate, you know, I've been to museums and seen stuff on display that isn't of this quality, mate. So you need to look into it, Luke. Try and tie up with one of these museums, mate, and see whether they'll let you build stuff for them because, holy moly, mate, that is absolutely unbelievable. Oh, we got Dave in, Daz Boot. Oh, what's that? Daz Boot. Daz Book. I think the concept turned out okay. The kit was a Revell 350th Type 7 starter set. All good shout. You can make something nice with a starter set. Yeah, tell me about it, mate. I haven't forgiven you for the Herald yet. And a lesson even on getting out of your comfort zone. If you don't do something new now, how can you progress and learn new skills? As a model maker, have a go at something new. You may like the results. And we got a bit of the old submarine in a resin port inside the book, Dave. And that's a different idea, isn't it?
Brings a whole new meaning to a book nook.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I like that. Because it's funny, I don't know if you've seen Chandra's work, Dave. Chandra Stewart. She did the Captain Nemo Nautilus.
Right, yeah.
But it was ripping itself out of a book cover, the storybook,
Right, yeah.
Oh, and it was really, quite captivating to see it come together. What's Nim saying there? Makes her want to go back to work on her Sherman. Looks like the other 4 whips on her bench and size. Yeah, I kind of keep saying or nudging Sarge to do his big tiger tank that he's got in his stash. But yeah, he's got that's actually a nice clear core, Dave. I'm impressed with that, mate. Yeah. Just coming out of the water. Have you a bit of that? One of them films, isn't it, Daz Boot?
Yeah, apparently there's 2 series now.
Oh, yes. Yeah, there's been is it on Netflix? Something or one of those streaming services, isn't it?
I'm not sure. I did find it, and then I can't remember where.
Yeah, I've seen it somewhere, but I can't remember where. It might have been on Prime, but yeah. I like that. I like the fact that it's triangular. It's coming out the water. There's a bit of wavage going on across there. Yeah, that's a nice little concept there, Dave. And it's a starter set. I mean, come on,
Nothing wrong in starter sets. You've got to start somewhere.
Absolutely, mate. Get in there, mate. Have you a bit of that? Oh, would help if we didn't do that and we just went like that. Love it. Nat Williams is saying, excuse me, excuse the model clutter, providing with photo evidence that he's currently working on a diamond art. Oh, that's cruel. Yeah. Looks like he's thoroughly enjoying it, Dave, doesn't he?
Oh, he's quite stuck on that, isn't he? He's I think he should see that through to the finish.
Yeah. Yeah, there's no going back now, mate. Yeah, well done, Lewis. The things he's trying to do to get a 3D printer is phenomenal, isn't it, eh?
Oh, no.
He's going to end up digging the garden, cleaning the gutters, all them scuzzy jobs that he don't want to do. Yeah. Oh, video apparently he's delayed a day or so because her shoulder's acting up and such. Yeah. But this is what she's managed to do before she couldn't stand anymore. Dave, look at that. Ooh. Again, I'll say to Nim, animation places, that do sell work for comics or whatever, or manga books. I'm sure you could get some kind of opening that would be...
Yeah, or be an illustrator for books.
Absolutely. It's just beautiful work. Muse is saying, yeah, he wants a 3D printer really bad, laugh out loud. Yeah, I know.
I think he needs to do at least another 6 diamond arts before he gets anywhere near it.
Yeah, I mean, James, like I said earlier, has come into the world of resin printer and he's discovered it. And it's like, wow, and for me, you've done the same. We wouldn't be without him, Dave, because he gadgets around the bench and all of that lot.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I've only got the filament one, but even still, I wouldn't be without it now.
Well, it was pointless, both of us, buying a resin printer, wasn't it? It was like, well, if you want something printed, just, ask and it'll, send to you, because it's good for me because it let me hone the exposure settings and finally tuned the resin printer to how we wanted it, and gave you some figures to paint, didn't it, mate? So
Yeah, I must get on with those, but it's everything else that's queuing up at the moment.
Lewis is saying, thanks to David, I've now done a diamond art thing with 9,600 gems. I'm not sure I'll finish it, but at least I've done it. So where's my printers? Yeah, but you haven't completed it, mate.
No, you got to complete it. There's no point starting it and then not finishing it. You
Yeah, it's got to be in a frame with a little plaque in the corner, completed by Lewis Williams in his epic quest to scuzz and acquire a 3D printer.
Yeah, and it should also say this is diamond art number 1 of 6.
See, I never went there.
Oh, I do. I will.
Yeah, but yeah, he needs to complete it. I think that's a fair.
No, he's got to finish it off. Otherwise, there's no point.
Yeah, you can't just do a couple of rows and then go, I've done it. Nah, it's got to be completed, mate, in a frame, so Nat can,
And put on the wall.
Lewis is saying, Colin or Dave, can you print me a resin printer? Yeah, it was one of them. I was tempted by it because there's so much that I got into with the models with 3D printing, and I just wanted that bit more hyper detail because I'm into 3D scanning as well, and there's some bits and pieces that we're doing for upcoming builds that I'm not going to detail yet, that the resin printer is going to come in way handy for it, and it has done with James's Death Race Mustang and the Harley Quinn. Their resin details been added, and the Harley Quinn's a full resin print. So yeah, for me, it's just allowed me to go to that next level with it. Ross Medlock, his current works in progress: 2 Stormcast Eternals, ANT Rio Grande Revel 48 P38 lighting, Warhammer 40k Space Marine Land Speeder. Well, that was a mouthful, Dave, wasn't it?
Well, yeah. Do you want to do that one again?
No. That's the get on the album we saw earlier. Yeah. That's the.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
I'm not quite sure what it is, but I like it.
All I know is it's a Warhammer.
Yeah.
That's the logo.
Well, yeah, I got that bit, but
yeah, but
I like that.
Look at all the boomage it's got going, and the big bombs, and yeah.
That's the sort of thing you need in Rush Hour, isn't it?
Oh yeah, you can imagine the Mythbusters, Jamie going, Jamie wants big boom. Yeah. Yeah, I know. He's varied skill set, mate.
Yeah, I know. He's diversifying. Oh, that was a big word. No.
Oh, Bennett, that's Star Trek, isn't it? Is that one of the shuttlecraft?
I'm not sure.
Is that the one off Voyager?
I don't want to say because I don't want to make a burp of myself.
Oh, don't! I'm still getting bullied by Fox because I may have made the admission on the E-Model stream. I've never seen an episode of Deep Space Nine, and he is so disgusted with me. It's unbelievable. I've only ever watched Star Trek: The Next Generation. See, he's gobsmacked by that. He's like,
I watched Star Trek, the original ones with Captain Kirk.
I've only seen them in the Star Trek movie that had Shatner in. I've not watched any of the episodes. No.
I think I've watched some of the others, but have I watched Deep Space Nine? I'm not sure. I don't think I have. But
yeah, he was talking about it, and I just sort of looked at Chris, and I'm like, "This is all gone over my head." And he done that record scratch moment. What? Well, I've not seen it. Hey, what?
Yeah, I don't mind Star Trek, but I'm not a massive fan.
There you go. Yeah, Phil Bolton's going, yeah, Colin, it's from Deep Space Nine. Yeah. Cheers, mate. Yeah, I've been reliably informed that I need to sit and watch them because apparently questions may be coming my way in the future.
Uh-oh. That sounds like you're in trouble.
Yeah, he said the same with Stargate SG-1, and I think I've done about 4 episodes of that so far.
Not watched it at all.
Yeah, and I'm kind of really on the naughty step now. So anyway, Raging Modeler has finished Kroll the Turtle. Dave.
Ooh, I like that.
I
like his banhammer as well.
I can, for some reason, I can imagine Paul Stewart running up and down the road with that. Who said Bandham? Who said Bandhammer? Did someone shout Bandhammer?
Yeah. No, I like that. That is nice.
Oh, mate. Yeah, what can I say? Hey. Bloody hell.
Yeah, that's nice. I like that.
It's knowing all the different layers in it and the different shading, the different, because like there's such a vast range of paints and what's the word, blending stuff and all of that lot with the all micro thin layers, and it must take forever and a day to get that finish. And it's like, Scott, who's only on the mid 80s on subs, has got some photos here of a mini IDF Tyran 4 or a Tyran 4, however it's said. Well over 1,000 parts in the kit, Dave. And he's done a lot of work on the weathering now.
Which looks like he's got interior as well.
Yeah, if you're and ahhing about giving this guy a sub, you're going to see the reason why you should give him a sub. Because, Dave, come on.
Yeah.
Sarge, put your tongue back in, mate, and stop drooling.
Yeah. Sit down properly and just observe and take in the view.
Innit? Look, the chip where it's been clattering on the side. Yes, Sarge, look, yeah, whoa, innit? This is better, mate, than a rolled up copy of Razzle, mate. It really is. Yeah. Cool, look at that. Phil Stainage and Dave.
No, I like that. I'm not so sure I like the idea of over 1,000 parts, but
yeah, but honestly,
it looks nice, though.
Isn't it? Ray's in saying hello from Malta. Hello, Ray. Hope you're doing all right, guys.
All right, Ray.
Aye. Speechless is just an understatement when you see stuff like this, isn't it?
Yeah. No, I am liking that.
I'm
liking the interior detail as well.
Yeah, Scott won't mind me saying he's not a man of many words. He's a very quiet, secluded, quiet chap that goes about his business in a quiet demeanour, should we say? Churns out build after build of this quality, and he's finally been convinced and cajoled into doing YouTubes, and rightly so, because
he should, because people can learn from him because he's good.
Yeah. I mean, I'm only learning armour gradually, and I look at work like this, and Luke's summed it up brilliant, and there you go, coming from Luke, Sarge, and all of that. Look, stunning, Scott, top job. Hey, from the master, come on, what better compliments can you get?
I'm not going to argue with that one.
Sarge is going, yeah, that's brilliant. See? So, yeah, Scott, take the praise, mate. I know we nag Luke and say take the praise, but...
Yeah, definitely same in his direction as well.
Fudge sticks and broom handles, mate. Honestly, I'm actually quite proud to be showing work like this. I know we both say it all the time, don't we? We are blessed with the quality of work that goes in the gallery, but...
Yeah.
I don't know how long this has taken Scott to do. He's prolific. He builds constantly. It's like a production line, but that's just unbelievable.
No, I like that. I like that a lot.
So, yeah, let's get Scott up to 100 subs. Let's get him the custom URL, and let's get his work out there, because unbelievable. Wow. Thanks for that, mate. That is, honestly, I mean, I did a love art on it when I saw it earlier on this morning, you know. It's just like, yeah, look at that. Oh, God. Sue Chaplin is saying, hi all, just finished my personalised pic of Sam, our cat. Hasn't come out too bad considering it's only only a 30 times 40. Bit of spider pig for you there, folks.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh, look. Oh, model making kitty.
Oh, yeah.
And we got to see all the model making cats and that yesterday, didn't we? Because Jacqueline had the cats out and all.
Yeah, no, well, they were causing trouble, weren't they?
Of course they weren't. Not like Sarge's cats. Sarge's got a cat that's convinced it's a dog. Honestly, he plays fetch with his cat in his apartment. The cat comes up and gives him the ball, and he's got to lob it down your way, and the cat goes scurrying off. It's like, and it's brilliant. We've got Man Cave Time Dave. Yeah, you're going to get named and shamed.
Yeah, well, I might have actually slipped one in there of what I got.
Southwest Modeler. That's James. Some of these you might have already seen, folks. Apologies. I do believe, considering I had to listen to someone wibble after the show I did last week, because I had the audacity to show off his Scuzzy McScuzzville bench. Yeah, Dave says he fell asleep in the chair. Yeah, your Daz boot was pimped, mate. Top job, mate. Yeah. But I know where you work, Dave. A lot of people don't realise, but poor old Dave is underneath these stairs. He's only in a little tiny V-shaped cutout, aren't you, Dave, under the stairs? And
yeah, there's not a lot of room.
He is shoehorned his bench under there and that. And, yeah, nice 360. Look at that. Have you a bit of that? That's Cole's. That's Davies under the stair bench there with some rather bald-headed fella saying, "Oi, you want a bit of that?"
Yeah.
That was Jobby's own going in, neatening it all up for you, wasn't it?
At the beginning.
He's getting excited now because you've added some new photos, haven't you?
I've only put one in.
Oh, that was my area going on there. Where I'm sat at the moment, and then next to it's the 3D printer. Shows you how long ago that was. That's my old system there, Dave.
Oh, that's an old one.
And then there's the 3D printer when it was green. So I need to do a new one, don't I, Dave?
Ooh, you do.
So I'll sit and do a new one later. Paul Chaplin, there you go. Bit of a fish tank going on.
And the fish tank as well.
Yeah, he's going to be putting a lock on that door as well because he's Grant Ash.
Oh, I recognise those patterns.
Yeah, I recognise them shelves, Dave.
Yeah. No, glad he's he's put them to good use.
Steve's doing his cave refurb at the moment.
Yeah.
Sarah Jane saying her cat thought it was a dog as well. It used to swim in a nearby lake with the dog. Stupid thing. Sarge is saying, yeah, Jasper is a cog or a dot or a dat, but he's real original mad cat. He is. It's unbelievable. Scott's saying, thanks, guys. It took most of the lockdown to do that kit, and he's got another 3 of them in his stash.
Oh, heck.
Yeah, honestly, Scott. Yeah, I really hope you get to the 100, mate, because
I'm sure he will. There's no reason why.
That custom URL, mate. Yeah, people need to see your work, geez. Steve's still doing his shed refurb, bless him, and it's coming along nicely by the look of that. I think most of us are doing man cave refurbs, isn't it?
Yeah, well, yeah.
Yeah, bless him. Oh, look at that eagle, Dave. Oh, tomcat. It's tomcat.
One of these days, I will land that kit, and I will do that.
Here, Dave, have you seen what he's got in his stash there? Look, he's got that bulldozer.
I know. I think we've actually started that now.
Yeah, is it a D something 9? D9, is it?
D9 armoured bulldozer, I think it is.
Yeah.
I do fancy that.
I know you've got your eye on it, because I'm tempted to get that armoured JCB thing, Dave.
Yeah, I'd like one of those, because as soon as I saw it, I thought, yeah, I know someone else is going to like this as well.
Oh yeah, it's been on that. It's been in that watch list, mate, for months now. But it's actually made a difference, Steve. If you're in chat watching the shed refurb, definitely the white has really brightened it up for you, isn't it? Because he had it painted black, didn't he? And
yeah, no,
it's almost enlarged the space. You've got James's room there, looking rather profesh.
Well, yeah, it is. That's some display cabinet, isn't it?
It is, isn't it? It is. Very enticing there. Yeah, he's got his print. He's got one of the curing stations as well. Yeah.
Oh
look, Dave. That looks familiar.
Yeah.
Is
Looks tiny as well, doesn't it?
Yeah. Is that your bench? Is it, mate?
It is as it is at the moment. Yes.
Oh, ding dong, mate.
Yes.
It's come on, isn't it?
Yeah, it's. I think I'm pretty much finished now. The only thing that I've thought about is there's a possible option of where the paper towel unit is.
Oh right, yeah.
And the work in progress cabinet. The work in progress might come out and the paper towel get dropped down, and either a drawer unit of some sort or another paint rack will go in. But at the moment, I don't want to exercise that option. I've just finished doing what I've done now. I want to get used to it and see how I work with it, and if it needs a tweak and a move around.
That's all I did with my hobby zone, Dave. I got used to how it was working, what was working, what wasn't working, and then made changes as I needed to, mate.
Yeah, it's taken a while just to put these 5 get these 5 units and put them in, because I was just working with what I've got. And
yeah. Luke's going, yeah, the D9 armoured combat vehicle's a lovely kit. Harry Styrene, don't worry, Dave, I work under the stairs called 2. It's called Control Hole. Well, it's surprising. There's quite a few in the community under the stairs or in the loft, isn't there?
Yeah. I'm not really sort of named my area, really, to be fair. If anything, it is the inner sanctum of my home.
Yeah, I mean, the missus calls it either Festa Towers or the man cave, you know. It's like, yeah. If I'm loitering in the kitchen, it's get back now, man cave.
Or words to that effect.
Yeah. I cleaned that up well, Dave, didn't I?
I was going to say, it's normally just 2 words and one of them's off.
Yeah. Archie's saying there he's got the engine of a Revell 32nd scale Spitfire, Mark 22, all painted. He's probably going to add a few more details when it's done. And Archie is still uncertain whether he should do videos, Dave.
Just start recording, and then you can, as you've told me many times, when you're building, just have your camera running.
Yeah, that's all right.
Do some edits from it.
I've sat in and hang out with you before, and I've been filming. I've just had the camera sat there at a jaunty angle, recording what I'm doing, and then I just go through it and cut out all the dead areas and and then cobble it together and voice it over. Job done.
Well, when we was doing your Patreon thing yesterday, I think for about an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours, I was working on stuff and recording it.
Yeah. Yeah, it works a treat, mate.
I might actually cut the audio out and publish it with Sue going on about whinging about man flu.
Yes. Well, yeah, we did gang up on her, though. She took it in the jest that it was me.
But I have the audio evidence.
That's Archie saying some more of the bullets added to the engine grill. One more set and it's nearly finished. I mean, it is.
Yeah.
I love it. I really love it, and then obviously.
Yeah, the only thing that I would say is be a little bit cautious with the shelves that you're putting on, because as the saying goes, less is more.
Yes, I think it's mint, mate. I love it.
Yeah. And please don't take that as a negative, because it's not said as a negative.
Yeah,
it is absolutely stunning, and if you just put too many on, it might spoil it a little bit.
Yeah. Frankie's going, garage pimpage is going on today, and in his belly he's got an old school kitchen classic, even eggs in mustard sauce.
Ooh.
But I noticed this on his diorama earlier, that he's put in bits and bobs. I love this little diorama. I think it's brilliant photographs. It is. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's so universal because you can use it for either cars or bikes.
You could have it for cars, bikes. You could have a tank in there, couldn't you? You know what I mean? Because you've only got to change it to an army warehouse, haven't you? Or whatever.
Well, yeah.
Or a tanky storage space, whatever they're called. Ice Queen saying there's no such thing as man flu. Cheeky Dave. Yeah, this is the woman who thinks childbirth is bad. Yeah.
I could just imagine the language that she's throwing at her screen.
Honestly, I'm trying to keep a straight face when I've said that, because I can imagine the virile names that have been shouted at the screen.
I just hope your missus is not on the other side of that wooden door, Paul. Mind you, if she
I am going to get beaten to within an inch of my life by her. She heard yesterday when we was talking about it on the Patreon, and I'm like, try passing the kidney stone. That's like river dance, isn't it? And she's like, yeah. But, I can imagine Sue is calling me all kinds of. It's only in jest. I'm not trying to be nasty. But, he says trying to redeem himself, but yeah. The thing is Sue's going to come in next Saturday on the Patreon show, and she's going to call me all manner of things.
I don't think she's going to hold back,
because we're not on air when we do that one, so the language can be a bit fruity, should we say. Sarah Jane says, yeah, that's fighting talk. Honestly, I am going to pay a price for that one, Sarah. My missus will beat me to within an inch of my life.
Yeah, I might, if I'm in on the Patreon next week, I shall definitely be doing some work at the bench and doing some recordings.
Muse, you angel. See, Muse is saying, I would rather give birth than pass a kidney stone. See, yeah.
Ooh.
I had a nasty stone that was, how can we say, getting a bit lodged, and it's worse than when you do a. How can I word this in case youngsters may be watching? It's worse than when you zip a certain thing up.
No, I mean, my eyes are starting to water now.
You know what I mean, mate?
Yeah, don't even go there.
We've all done that, and it's not pleasant. And Sue's going, yeah, I bet you are, Colin. Honestly, mate, I am fearful for my life because I can hear loitering going on out there. I think it might be pacing up and down the kitchen with the wet tea towel ready for me.
It's either that or it'd be the rolling pin. One or the other.
Paul Shackland says, postman's bin. He's got his next bills.
Yeah.
Can you twist your head, Dave? I can't do that.
Yeah. Oh. Fudge sticks and broom handles. There goes a bit more.
Chernobyl-ish fire engine and Soviet vehicle. Is this for a Chernobyl type diorama?
Yeah.
Couldn't do us a solid poll and put a photograph up, but flip it, mate. I can't turn my head, mate. But yeah, I'll actually I can do that later. I'll download it and spin it and put it back up for him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
I'd quite happily have both of those.
Oh yeah, I mean I've got one of those little Russian emergency vans. You know, the old looks like the old full prefect, Dave. You know, them type vans. You know, rickety. Rickety thing, isn't it? You know,
held together with a wing and a prayer.
Yeah, and I may be guilty of binge watching Junkworks, mate, because he's got a van on his channel, Scott.
He has, yes.
And I've been watching it, and I'm like, yeah, I get how he's doing it, and And honestly, I'm like, I will have a go, but mate, I'll say it, mate. It won't be up at that level. It'll be an attempt, put it that way. Nim saying, here's a little preview of Sunday's video. I like how her expression turned out. She definitely has that. I'm old enough to know what's what. Don't make me whack you with my cane. Yeah. See, Nim, see this look that you've given this piece of art. This is the look that my wife will be giving me at the moment. And instead of a cane, there's going to be a rather large, threatening marble rolling pin in her hand. Yeah.
Yeah. All I can say is it's been nice knowing you, Colin.
All I'll say, Dave, is can you take a screenshot or a print screen of me as I am without any bruising? Because when you next see me, you're going to be quite shocked.
Oh, dear.
Oh, the bodybuilders are live, Dave. Funny.
Oh, well, we should watch them. Apparently, they're supposed to be reasonably good.
Really?
Yeah.
That's a new name. Thomas Arendono. I hope I've said your name right. If I haven't, I do apologise. He's a new member, so welcome to the group, mate.
Welcome aboard, Thomas.
Progress working on a fuselage at the moment. And he's got a bit of a planeage going on. But is that a B? Is it B-52?
That's a 52. That's a big old beast.
That's a big old bird then, isn't it, eh?
Yeah.
Plenty of wingage.
Been in service for a very long time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. It is a beast of...
Dare I say it, seeing where he's photographed this takes me back to when I used to build kits in me flat that I lived in with the table with the little cutting mat in the corner, and then you'd pack it all away in the box, wouldn't you? And
yeah.
It takes you back, doesn't it?
Yeah, it takes me back to when I was building stuff at the dining room table, especially on a Sunday. My mother would shout at me to get cleared away.
Yeah, I mean, when I lived with my mum, I used to sit there with a tray on me lap with a kit on it, you know, and be beavering away for hours. You know, I was one of them kids, if I had a kit in front of me, mate, I was quiet as a lamb, not like I am now, rattling on, but you know what I mean? It kept you occupied as a kid, didn't it?
As a kid, I used to have a rather large bag of Lego bricks, and it literally went everywhere.
Well, as a kid, if I didn't have something like this to occupy my mind and keep me calm, I would get up to mischief and do all sorts of stupid things that we tell our kids not to do. So,
yeah, I remember that Lego bag once upon a time was a very crisp white colour, but it didn't stay that colour very long.
Yeah, brings back memories. Brings back memories.
Oh yeah, but that is a wing.
Yeah, bit of camo going on there.
But I like what he's done. I do.
Because it's hard, isn't it? I mean, come on. I mean, when we used to build like that, you know, I can remember doing, motorcycle kits and my original Italieri truck builds and things like that. You know, you'd sit there and this thing would grow to the size where it was bigger than the work surface you was working. You know, you're upside down under it, trying to glue stuff on, and then, you know, your dinner's ready, so you'd have to move it all.
Yeah, and it would always be the most delicate parts that have gone on that haven't quite stuck on properly.
Absolutely, mate. That was Rossi's Stormcast Eternal figure that we saw in the group earlier. Jacqueline's added Friday night progress while on Friday night gem with Dexter's Crafter. Yeah, the ladies do a Friday stream.
Yeah, Jasper, look, Mum's been busy again.
Yeah, Nat and Jacqueline sitting there doing their diamond art, having a good old chatter room. So pop along and see them, like and subscribe to them both, and let's keep the ladies involved, because at the end of the day, the community's for everyone. And we've always said, Dave, we're
everyone.
sort of whatever hobby folks have got, just post it in the group. We don't care. It doesn't have to be scale models. It could be diamond art. It could be crochet. It could be cross stitch. You've done what you want. It's your work. You've created it.
Show it off.
Yeah, everyone's an artist at the end of the day. So if it gets hobbies involved that aren't mainstream, I don't mind, mate. Muse is saying she had a folding card table and had to always pick it all up. Yeah, I mean, I progressed when I lived at Mum's to a little camping table. And then when I moved in with the missus, it was the corner or the end flap of the dining table used to come out, and I'd build on that. And then it would go back in, because I was only in a little one-bedroom flat back then when we first met. AD Holmes has contributed to the album Papa Smurf Dave.
And
we got to see this yesterday.
Yeah.
It's a bit of a beastie, isn't it?
It is.
He says he's got little hands, but it was still a big old tank, wasn't it?
It's a big old beast.
Yeah.
I like that.
Boomability.
Nice job on that.
Dare I say, it has that agricultural look, doesn't it? That
Yeah.
Whereas the Abrams is quite low and stealthy and aggressive. This has just got that. We found all these bits in the shed, and we met this bloke called MacGyver.
Yeah.
And he's built this with a couple of mates from the A-team.
Oh, shark mouth.
Yeah, shark mouth and BDI approved. Yeah. We all like doing a plane, don't we? Scott saying cheers, mate. Yeah, honestly, Scott, chuffed to bits, mate, for you sharing that stuff. And yeah, keep me posted on your subs, Scott, because I'm desperate to get you to a thousand. Desperate to get you to 100, mate, to get your URL, and long may it continue and your channel grow, mate. So yeah, I like that. I like that a lot, Dave.
No, he's done a nice job on that.
See, I want to make airplane noises, don't you? That and that. Yeah.
Drops away, did you?
One of the engines trying to stall instead of start. That. Yeah, I know. I need to get out more.
You do. I think we all do, but we can't.
You had to sit there listening to me talk lovingly and romantically to a plastic Huey helicopter the other day, didn't you, mate?
Yeah, it is a bit scary.
And there's a tap on the door off the wife going, "Are you all right in there?" I go, "What? You're talking to yourself." Talking to Dave, and he went, "No, he's talking to his plastic helicopter, love." Cheers, mate.
Stitched and kippered.
Absolutely. Wouldn't have it anyway, because I'd do the same to him. If his mum was sitting there now, mate, I would be mercilessly trying to drop him in it.
I'm just so glad that there's 160 odd miles between us.
Yeah, plenty of planeage going on there, mate. Again, another shark mouth, and that's a big old shark mouth going on.
He's getting extra pointage for the shark mouth.
Oh yeah, none of this namby-pamby shark mouth. It's proper. Old big boomers, Dave.
Oh.
We got a bit of big boomage going on.
Boatage going on.
Oh, look at that hair.
Nice. Bismarck, methinks. Maybe. Well, I'm not sure.
It's a big boat with big boomage, mate. That's a lot of boomage, isn't it?
It is.
Is that Bismarck or Yamato? I don't know.
I'm kind of thinking Bismarck, but
yeah.
Not sure.
Big train.
Oh, you must be chuffed with that.
Oh, I see what you did there, mate. You must have been boiling that one up for a while.
Oh, and then I thought I'd get the steam again.
Yeah. I don't want to stoke this anymore. Look at that, though. God. Could you imagine, though, that sailing towards you? You know, giving it the old doom, 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 doom. You'd be like, and I'd be diving off the side and swimming to the coast. You know, I'd be like, I am not staying around to get shot out by that thing. Yeah, Nat, I'll pop in and do that in a sec, darling. I've just seen your message come up on the other screen, love. I'll have a looky-loo. Adie's going, yeah, it's the Bismarck, Dave. Yeah,
I thought it was.
Yeah, do we deduct a point, Dave, for him not typing it in when he put the photo up? This is the Bismarck.
Yeah, I think so. Mind you, but all those points that you scored for the shark mouth,
Yeah, that's a point. It's a shame to avoid them. No, all joking aside, we don't know every single kit. We're not that expert. Don't get me wrong, you know. And if you can just give us a hint, you know, it's this particular tank or this particular ship or this particular plane. Just helps us out a little bit, and the viewers, because they might not know as well. And we would like people to know what we're showing. Hence why I normally jokingly go, "It's a big train, Dave."
That is a big steam locomotive, and I
want to do one. I've always had my eye on a big old steam locomotive.
Is that one of the trumpeter kits?
What?
For that loco?
I've got no idea, mate.
No.
But I know
I do like that. It looks very nice.
I know Ravel did the big boy, but I don't know whether it's a pup or not. There's a few things. Thomas is in. Hello, friends. He says, hello, mate. We've not long shown your work off, mate. So have a watch back and you'll see your work getting the Festa and Dave pimpage treatment, buddy.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
Also, welcome to the group, mate, and keep sharing your work.
Yes, keep posting. Let us know what you're up to.
Thomas was the B-52, wasn't it? Yeah, the B-52.
It was, yes.
Yeah. Hey, cool. We've got a bit of seatage going on in there, Dave.
Yeah, we got some detail work going on here.
Hey, you've done all right, old go, isn't he, eh?
Oh, he is.
But again, planes of this era, Dave, they just looked, you know.
Slightly menacing.
Yes, that's the word. Yeah. I'm really looking, I keep saying it as well, but I'm actually really looking forward to doing my first ever Spitfire, and I can hear the plates clattering as people go, what? Yeah, I've got the AC's Spitfire, and I'm really looking forward to doing it. It's a really good moulding as well, Dave. I don't know whether you've opened the box yet and had a sniffy room, but...
no, I haven't, actually.
Yeah, I had, as you know, a bit of a reorganise of me stash, and me and my lad was out here sort of because he gets all the stuff down from the top for me, and and I was having a reorganise, and I thought I'm going to open that and have a looky-loo, and it was all out on the bench. I'm like, oh yeah, so it really did stir the enthusiasm, mate. So, and I did make Spitfire noises, and he looked at me and went, "Daddy, you mental?" And I said, yes, I am. I've got my discharge card to prove it, son.
Yes.
Do I need to
driving out of the sun going dagger, 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 dagger? Yes.
Do I need to tell Mummy, you said, to increase your dosage? I said, you might want to tell her to change it. All joking aside, I mean, yeah, we got to see this yesterday in the flesh, and yeah, that's proper tankage. Let's have a look at media, because before I forget, I'm just going to show Connor and Pages, because they're probably patiently waiting by the telly, bless them.
Oh, have they been busy again?
I think so, yes. And we've gone over half past, but we'll stay on probably till 1:45, do another 10 minutes or so of this, because you've got to ring Mum as well, haven't you, mate?
I have, yes.
There we go. Let's have a little looky-loo. I've got the quick builds going on there. It's the pride, though, Dave, innit?
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? This is what I like. Look at the pride in their face.
Yeah, it's the smiley faces.
Innit?
Yeah.
This is what I made. Let's use some of that.
Look.
Aye. Oh, mate. So they've been doing new stuff by the look. Oh, look, Dave.
Oh, tankage.
They've got a bit of armour.
Yeah. Been busy.
Connor's Airfix quick build tank that he got for his birthday. Of course, he
Yeah.
turned the ripe old age of 6. He's out of interest now. Is he 6.5 already, love? The day after you, as a kid, wasn't it? The day after you turned 5, 6, 7, you was on 6.5 or 6.25 or 6 3/4. You'd always try to up your age. And then when you get to our age, you just go, I'm late 40s.
Yeah, I've leveled up. Oh, which one did you do? Oh, it's all right. It doesn't matter.
Well, my favourite one is people go, how old are you then, Cole? And I go, 111 to 12.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I am older than my teeth.
Yeah. I'm lucky. I've still, well, at the moment, I've still got all my own pearlies, but I've been at them with the pliers because I've got a couple of wobbly ones. And
you've not been doing self-dentistry again, have you? Oh, hello.
I have, mate.
Someone's been busy.
Nat saying a huge thank you to Kevin and Jacqueline Stevens for their kind gifts for Connor and Paige. Oh, look.
Mm-hmm.
Aye.
Yeah.
And I'll bet they're sitting there looking at their mum going, look, we're on the telly.
Yeah, Bob, we're on the telly. Look.
I'm going to put that comment up. I'm dropping Dave in it. Nice work, Connor and Paige. I say it's better than Dad's, but don't tell him I said that.
Yeah. Yeah, Dad's got a bit of learning to do.
Phil Bolton says, yeah, he builds a few kits, stops for 5 to 6 years, and then starts again. Yeah, I took a 20-year break whilst we raised the boys, you know, because I just thought, well, all my money went on the kids and getting them what they wanted and all of that, you know, and school stuff and you know, holidays for the kids to try to, you know, let them see a bit of the world and that, you know. So my hobby kind of took a back seat, but they're like 26 and 24 now. So when they got to that age where they was at college and uni, I managed to get back into this hobby. And dare I say it, I think Dave's going to fall over now, but I think it saved my sanity a bit. I said that with a smirk, Dave. But oh, look. No. I love seeing youngsters getting involved. Look how proud she is of that.
Oh,
hey,
yeah.
hey, look at that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good
She's
for her.
chuffed a bit.
Yeah.
Well done, Paige.
Yeah. Nice one.
Yeah.
Oh, no one else has been busy.
Oh, no. This is the Jaguar, Dave, that you showed me the other day.
Oh.
The quick builds, isn't it? Yeah. Look at it.
Do you know what, Connor? I think you should take your father to one side and teach him how to do model making because...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go on, mate.
I think he's got some skills that his father could learn off of him.
Have you seen the big Titanic that Connor's got to build?
Oh, right, yeah.
The one that his dad thinks that he's building. I think Connor needs to build that.
Yeah, I think you'd do a far better job as well.
Oh, definitely, mate. Look at that. I like that. I like that a lot, mate.
Yeah, and I'm sure swearing and throwing stuff at his screen.
Yeah, Lewis is like, yeah, hey, what did you say? If you want them printers, he's now sitting there, oh, God, what's he going to say now?
Yeah,
if he wants them printers, you've got to let Connor and Paige glue a piece to the big Lancaster and the Titanic. How's that sound?
Oh, and do a little bit of painting.
Yeah. And Lewis is now sitting there going,
He's having a heart attack, probably.
Nat's sitting there going, I didn't realise I had the 3 children. Because my missus used to always do that. We'd be stood there with the 2 boys. She would you know, like we're going into a theme park, and she'd look at the woman with a smirk on her face and go, 1 adult and 3 children. And I'd just look at her and go, really? When anyone asked her how many kids she had, she'd don't say 3. I'm like, yeah, I'm still 12 and a half. He's cut to bits, mate. Look at that. Whoa, yeah, birthday boy, get in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's 6.5 already, mate. I grow quick. He's 6.5.
6.5. I thought he was 6 3/4.
Yeah, it's got a first sewing kit. Oh, bless her. It's funny. I was looking at as parents, we all do it. You know, you'll be ferreting around and you'll find a photo album, won't you, in a drawer or wherever you've come across it. And you sit there and you flick through it, and you sit there and reminisce, don't you? And I found one of the boys when they was at that crawling and exploring stage of, you know, sort of 18 months to 3 years old, and mate, and I'm like, I can just remember sort of carrying him around with us, and yeah, little lump in me throat. My oldest one went, yeah, you can't pick me up now, can you? I was like, I don't know. I'd have a go. Yeah, I could probably pick you up. I'm like, yeah.
Maybe not a good idea. Oh, hello.
Yeah, I've just spotted that popping up. James has just put pictures in of the Lego Space 1999 Eagle, and Dave, I'll tell you something.
Look rather good.
That is, yeah. Because the Eagle is one of them kits, yeah, you'd love to get hold of, but it's stupidly expensive. And it's like, yeah. Look at that.
No, I like that. That could be an interesting build.
That's going to be one of those Google searches once the show ends, isn't it, Dave? Let's have a quick look at Sprue and Glue's workbench. Oh, yeah. Nice bit of lighting and everything going on there. Obligatory spray booth. Yeah. See, I can't keep mine out all the time because I'm a bit tight for space. That's why I put that venting system under the bench. It's like plug and play, but yeah.
No, that's a busy bench.
That's a busy bench, mate. And I think, Dave, we're pretty much up to date there. But have a look in these albums, folks. If I have missed anything, don't hesitate to give me a reminder. Oh, look, Dave, I know.
It's got to be done. You know, it's your brother.
Has she been doing a fox? Has she got the fox in there yet?
Oh,
Let's have a look. Yeah, there he is. Shoot alert. I have you a bit of that.
Bit of Basil brush.
Absolutely, mate. You want to do one, Jackie, wearing an hat and send it to the guru.
Yeah, put a pair of specs on it as well.
Here, Dave, James is saying that Lego Eagle, 66 quid, and it's got 2,352 pieces.
Okay.
Tell you something, though. That ain't bad, is it?
I won't be doing that in a 4-hour build session, will I?
No, you won't, mate. You won't. Oh, mate, I love them. Yeah, I think we've had a good old sesh there, Dave, haven't you?
I think we've covered just about everything.
So I'm going to come off of that. Back to us two idiots. And just literally say, you know, yet again, folks, you've, believe it or not, made me speechless, which is a task. But, yeah, I'd love to say what I really thought. I mean, I had to, don't swear.
Yeah, I know.
Post-it note, don't swear, because there's youngsters about. But honestly, lads, you know, and ladies, you've blown us away with, yet again, another brilliant gallery. Let's minimalise that because I keep looking at it, not the camera. Yeah. Jacqueline's going, it might be in the pipeline. Ah, right. Yeah.
I see. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm sure I can throw a couple of ideas in your direction. But no, I think we've done well there, folks. Let's have a little catch up on the chat, see what we've been missing, because I've taken my eye off the chat whilst we've been doing that. James is asking, what scale locomotive would you do? A 76 or a 35th? Oh, I don't know, mate, to be honest with you. It's one of them, innit? You're like, you just want to have a go at one, Dave, don't you? You know, I mean, I looked at the reveal thing, wasn't it? I don't know how big they are.
76 would be good, but I would be tempted for a 35th, but 35th is going to be trumpeter, and trumpeter love to make sub-assemblies of sub-assemblies of sub-assemblies.
Yeah, cool. You've got us thinking, mate. I have to do a bit of Googling, mate.
Yeah, I'll have to have a think about that one.
But it's something, innit? It's a bit, you know, it's a bit like the tall ships, innit? That's why I got the pearl up there, the black pearl, because I like tall ships. And I can remember as a kid, one of my cousins was doing the infamous HMS Victory kit, Dave, that was around in the 70s. It was a right old fag butt of a thing, wasn't it?
It was a pup.
I can remember him sitting there wrestling with this thing, and I thought, he's got some bravery having a go at that. And then I did my missus got me one of those whaling ships and a Viking longboat thing. I don't know why I just done that. Rowing, that's it. You know, one of them things, you know, and I thoroughly enjoyed doing it. And I was chatting to you that day, wasn't it? I want to get a tall ship. I'm going to get a black pearl. Boom. And it was like, yeah,
and it landed, didn't it?
It did, because it was, you know, my missus was like, well, you've not bought anything for a couple of months. How much have you got in your PayPal? And I looked in there and she went, oh, just get it.
Yeah.
You got, you know, your PayPal balance. She said, that money doesn't hit the bank. She said, it's yours. Do with it what you like. It's that money that keeps you able to do the hobby. And obviously the support I get from my patrons, it keeps you able to buy kits, doesn't it?
Oh, definitely.
And that was a laugh. Chop Suey saying, thank you. Yes, I'm going to start on it here in a bit. Absolutely. Osric just saying to Papa Smurf, so did I. Phil Bolton saying, yeah, you got to start somewhere. Oh, Sergeant Bones says his first boat was a 65 kit of the Arizona. Holy moly, what build. Didn't look so bad at the time, but a few years later it was looking rough, so I put a stick of dynamite.
Oh, that's one way to get rid of a kit, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, I can remember as a kid I had a little chibi aeroplane, and I thought it'd be good to do that flying whilst it has been shot down type of thing. And then you realise when you go and get it from the garden that all that remains of that really nice aeroplane that you loved was a big molten mess of plastic. And it's like, that's one of my better ideas then.
Yes. Or you try and launch one out the bedroom window.
Yeah. Papa Smurf saying absolutely only got back into the hobby when this COVID rubbish started after too many years away. I know. It is. I'm so glad I got back into it. I mean, I can't thank Tony Airclough enough, mate, because at the time I was recovering from a procedure and driving hell and mad, and got into redoing kits through Tony. And Dave saying the Aces eye kit's fantastic. He loved building it. Yeah, it's been sat in my stash for quite a while now, and it's like, we're going to build it. We don't know when yet, do we, Dave? It's just we're not going to announce it. We're just going to start it.
Yeah.
Malcolm's going, wow. Model making trucker says, I think he's 26. Okay, I might have missed a bit.
Yeah, I think you missed quite a bit.
Phil's going, I've been on and off model since I was a kid in the 70s. Same here. I got into it as a youngster because my uncles used to build kits, and they had that obligatory sort of rickety garden shed that there was that man cave, and what do they do out there? And I had got to that age where they considered you grown up enough to allow you into their Aladdin's cave of fun and exploration. And it was model porn, wasn't it, Dave? Model porn it was as a kid, because this world opened up to me, and I'm like, oh, because straight away it was, yeah, you can build it like that, but you could also make it different by doing this. And I liked the fact that you could make it your own over time.
Do your own thing.
Yeah, and by the time I was mid-teens, late teens, the saw was out, and I was chopping kits and things like that, because I was always fascinated with custom cars and the Daddy Roth stuff and all of that weird Monkeys cars, the Pink Panther cars, and I was like, I'd love to build something like that, and just started opening doors on cars and things like that, and that's how I got into it. Dave saying nice. Oh yeah, that's the one where he said, "Don't tell Dad to say that." Muse is saying, yeah, she took a huge break for the same reasons. Life, raising children and that it costs a fair old bit of spondulets. But I ummed and ahed about getting back into it, and Tony, bless him, when I sent him some photographs of some previous work that I had done, and he's like, it was the Boot Hill Express and things like that, and I never filmed them. I just used to photograph it and just keep it in a folder on the hard drive. And he was like, is that real? Is that real wood? Is that this? Is it that? How did you do that? And it showed an interest. And he's like, what YouTube channel have you got? And I went, what? You don't film none of this. And I'm like, no, why? You should. And then that was it. The Tony Nagometer started, and I got pushed in that direction. But I actually thank him for that, to be honest with you, because I did the same with you, didn't I? I just kept on at you until you conceded defeat, basically.
I was beaten too many times with a wet kipper.
Muse is going, we have those craft things at work. I said a ton of them. All the kids bring them back to show me how they turned out. She loves it. Oh, yeah. I can imagine that, because you sell it and you're like, oh, yeah, show us it when it's done. And I love encouraging that in the youngsters, It's,
well, it gets them going on a hobby, doesn't it?
Absolutely. When Nat first put pictures of Connor and Paige's work, and I'm like, put an album in, sweetheart. Give them their own album. I said, show it, And any of you out there that have got kids that are young, that are starting into the hobby, whatever it is, if you want to show their work, bung an album in for them and let them see themselves on the big telly. We don't mind. Because, us two old farts, we're not going to be around forever, are we, Dave?
It's get the younger generation in.
The Reeses, the Vincents, the Archies, they're the next generation of, dare I say, sensible grown-ups that are going to be then teaching the next generation. I just realised the irony of what I've said there. Yeah, sensible grown-up. Us lot. Scam on the Muse was saying, ha, Jacqueline's going, well done. I do hope you stuck to the instructions, and Mum helped you, Conrad, and Dad helped Paige. Absolutely. Muse found a load of photo albums yesterday. Yeah, yeah, my missus found the wedding photos and was like, oh, mate. Honestly, she sat there and opened it up and showed my youngest lad. And he's like, who's the skinny dude then? And she went, I've only been married once, she said. Oh, him. She said, that's the old man. And I'm like, oi, listen, he old if you don't know. And he's like, what's that on your head? I said, I had hair once, Yeah.
Believe it or not.
And it was I was quite embarrassed. It was a tied back metal mullet when I got married, and I tucked the thing down the back of my suit jacket. I had the sides all shaved and had this big lump of hair in the middle, complete opposite of what I've got now, ironically. And it was a proper sort of Jason Newsted out of Metallica mullet, and it was. I was proud of it at the time, but now I'm like,
nah.
It's like, why did I walk round for a year in the 80s dressed as Don Johnson out of Miami Vice? I don't know why. We all had designer stubble, didn't we? And Espridge.
No, we don't need to go back there.
Don't tell me I was the only one, Dave, because I'm not going to accept it. And I also know a few of Fox's fashion faux pas as well, mate. So yeah. Oh dear.
Talking of the Fox stuff, but we're going to have to wind
Yeah,
up.
we're going to have to love and leave everyone shortly. Lewis, you're saying do a Fox's head on Jar Jar's body wearing a baseball cap. James was saying we could do some Lego bunny builds. And Muse is saying she can blame Vamp for getting back into it. Archie's asking, have I eaten those Jaffas yet? At risk of getting beaten, I don't have Jaffa cakes on my bench. And I certainly wouldn't have an open packet that's had any consumed, because I would not do that. Muse is saying, design a stubble, laugh out loud. Yeah, and I had a bit of a mullet going on at the time, Muse, and it was highlighted. I know. And it was proper Don Johnson combed and all of that. Oh, yeah. And I'd have the old Ray-Bans on, Dave, with the sleeves rolled up.
Oh, God.
Yeah, have you a bit of that into the bar? You'd go, and people would look at, who the F have you come as, mate?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Teabag T-shirts, do you remember them?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I had them with my chest there poking out the teabag holes. Bobby, she's used to crease up. She's like, it looks like you've got a furry shirt on, mate. So, yeah. But anyway, folks, we've got to go off now because it's only 3 minutes till Fox comes on, and it's only fair that we go off because he's got a show coming on and we don't want to overlap. So
no.
I'm going to wrap up and put Dave full screen to say his goodbyes.
As always, folks, thank you very much for sharing your work. It wouldn't be the same show without it. So keep posting and keep building, and I will see you next week. Bye-bye.
I concur with that. Thanks for... I always get the giggles when it's me. Thanks for tuning in today, folks, sharing your work with us. Don't forget, tune in on Wednesday for the bench. And I look forward to seeing you then. Thanks for sharing your work. Stay safe. Look after each other. Yeah. And we'll catch you soon.
Bye-bye, everybody.